Greetings, my co-conspirators in transitory magnificence. I, Virgil del Fuego, come to you here in the luminiferous ether to elucidate the wise and venerable 10 principles of Burning Man. Radical inclusion. Always invite enough radicals so there's someone to get angry and point out all the ways you are involuntarily compromising with the powers of the status quo. This will liven up any potluck. Decommodification. Yeah, after a burn, you always need someone to remove the porta potties in an organized manner. It is better if that someone is not hungover and has a less than keen sense of smell. Civet responsibility. If you are determined to run your gourmet coffee beans through the digestive tract of a civet cat, make sure you get the little feller's consent, pet them, and, give them some additional non-caffeinated tidbits. All right, let's see. Grifting. Grifting is another word for bunco, gaffle, or flim-flam. Now, we use no money here on the playa, but the bamboozle flows freely. Now, the best way to con someone at a burn is to con them into a slightly better frame of mind than they were previously in. The positive grift is the most illustrious grift. If you can dream up a positive prank, a supportive scam, a benign and benevolent bunco, and carry that through with skill and grace, now that is a gift. Pantification. In the end, or on the end, almost all of us will have to put on our pants. This principle is less than universal, especially now when more of our on and off playa behaviors occur here in the luminiferous ether. But even for Virgil, there may and probably should come a day, out of respect for the boundaries and mores of others, or because it's cold out here in space, when Virgil, too, may contemplate putting on pants. But this is not that day. All right, where were I? Immediacy. Yeah, I'm going to get to that one. Communal effort. Now, in my experience, this comes down to herb gardening and orgies. I have never seen a commune that didn't grapple with one or both of those efforts. Herbs require tireless watering, and hosting an orgy takes a great variety of efforts. Make sure that the bactericidal furniture disinfecting wipes are not on the same table with the personal cleansing wipes for your old block and tackle, if you take my meaning. Leave no trace. Color outside the lines. You could just look at the picture and then turn away and try to recreate it. But you can't trace it because the paint is still wet. Because we meant to finish it ahead of time, but we are still working on it now. Okay, radical self-reliance. Now, the suspicion is creeping over me at this point that I may have wandered very slightly off the sawdust path of authorial intent as I elucidate these principalia. I herewith encourage you to self-reliably look them up for yourself. You might want to open another tab. But we do have one final principia, radical self-expression. As I walked out on the streets of Laredo, I met a fine fellow named Virgil del Fuego. He does like to dance, but he ain't wearing pants. So his man-meat becomes a tornado. Thank you very much.